She says, I grew up in an unstable home. When I was 4 years old, my parents divorced. My father had nothing to do with my sister and I. My mother remarried when I was 6 years old. That's when my life became a living hell. My stepfather was abusive mentally, emotionally, and at times physically. I was constantly told I was stupid, ugly, and that no one will ever want me. When I was in 6th grade, I accepted Jesus as my forgiver and leader at church camp. I felt the overflowing love that I never felt before. I excelled in sports and was very popular in high school. That helped me fill the void. But it's hard to put on a happy face when I was really so damaged. No one knew of the abuse I encountered on a daily basis. Soon into adulthood, I was always looking for male's love that I never had. I got married to a man who was just like my stepfather. He was abusive and unfaithful to me. He left me with 2 babies to raise on my own. I survived by my faith. I needed to do something to better my life and support myself and my children. I went back to school and became a nurse. I was still working for that love that I never had. I remarried a second time to another bad choice. My marriage lasted 6 months before he was unfaithful to me as well. I gave up on finding that love I was missing. After several years, I remarried again, which is still going on. We will be married 22 years this June. I became an on-again, off-again Christian. More and more trauma kept creeping in. My oldest son was diagnosed with bipolar depression. My mother passed away from lung cancer. I had many years off and on of trauma. I was near a nervous breakdown. I returned to church, but then COVID hit. No church on Sunday. I drifted further and further away from Jesus. My life was in full-blown trauma without Jesus in my life. I have known Harry and Billy Jackson through my job at a doctor's office. They were always smiling and happy, even when they were facing many health issues. I couldn't believe how happy they were during such hard times. I wanted that in my life. Some time went by, and I happened to run into the Jacksons at Walmart. Inevitably. Harry invited me to come back to church. Harry and Billy showed me love rather than making me feel bad about not attending church. I returned to Bridgewater Church. The moment I walked through those doors, I felt an overwhelming feeling of love and acceptance. It has been my sanctuary since then. I still have bad and good days in my life, but now I know that I didn't have to go through them alone. I suddenly realized that Jesus was always with me. I thank Harry and Billy for making me aware of that. I am now ready to live my life with Jesus. I want to share my faith with everyone. I'm so grateful for my church family. My family are all a blessing to me. I'm grateful for everything in my life. Lesson here is, although I didn't have Jesus in my life at times, I now realize he never left me. The closer you get to God, the better prepared you are to face whatever Satan throws at you, and you will resist him. Author unknown.
We're all baptized now.
Laurie, by the profession of your faith, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.